fans, what's going on? It's your boy King. Let's talk about the finale. Pistons end up beating the 76ers in their finale to the preseason. We are getting ready for the regular season. It's coming next Wednesday on the 20th. That'll be the season opener. Y'all already know I'll be streaming, and we'll have our party before the season opener, so we can watch the intros and do all of the great things we usually do every year. So that's definitely mark that on your schedule, because we should have some fun that night. Listen, all I wanted to see in this preseason is progression and consistency. I wanted to see some improvement also, and these young players for the Detroit Pistons gave me that. Like I said, guys like Jeremy Grant, one of the top performers tonight, 24 points, 8 rebounds tonight. He is what he is. Him being the veteran, one of the veterans on this team, we know what we're going to get out of him. But for Saben Lee, for these last two games to play the way he did is really impressive and encouraging, because you want the best for Saben Lee. A lot of us, we love Saben Lee. We want him to be able to knock down his shots consistently so he can elevate his game to the next level, because you can't stay in front of him. You can't stay in front of Saben Lee. So passing the ball and being able to knock down his shots, those are the two areas where I feel like Saben Lee just needed to get in order to, really demand some real minutes on our roster currently, or any NBA roster, because like I said, the other things are already there. The athleticism is there already. The drive and ability to attack the basket, that's there already. Those are the things that he needs to improve. And, like I said, I've seen improvement. Dwayne Casey wasn't crapping around when he said that about him in training camp. So hopefully he can continue to build on that, man. And watching the growth of these young guys is the main focus. Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, obviously Killian Hayes and Cade Cunningham this season. That's what I'm watching for. I'm watching for the improvement of these guys. Couple of side notes. One thing, Josh Jackson, man. We get good Josh, we get bad Josh. I love Josh, man. Josh is my guy. Especially me being an authentic Detroiter. We got both of them this game, and it was absolutely a blast. Started out good. Him and Jeremy Grant both started out pretty well, man. And then, like I said, when we got, to where we progressed to the fourth quarter, I felt like Josh took the game over and pretty much won this game for us. Like I said, Stu got going before, Luka got in. Stu got going, blocking shots, getting putbacks, and doing Stu things. And, that helped all the way around. But Josh Jackson, from the chase down blocks to knocking down his threes, just saying, hey, man, enough of this. I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get this W. I was glad to see that, man, because we all know how talented Josh is, man. Josh gets in his own way sometimes with his decision making. So, shout out to Josh for taking over in that fourth quarter, man. And, helping the boys get to a victory. Mentioning Luka Garza, man. Luka Garza, he didn't get in till the, 5-minute mark. So the fans was chanting. They wanted Garza. They chanted for like a quarter and a half. Casey was just not having it. The Pistons, their goal is to do some evaluation during this preseason. I told y'all what Dwayne Casey said at the beginning of the preseason. He said, don't pay attention to lineups or none of those type of aspects of the game. They are evaluating defensive effort and the other fundamental things that they want to see from this team. The preseason, they used it as such. So, I know a lot of fans probably was mad about that, but it is what it is. Garza, he's going to have to work his way up that roster. But for him to just touch the court in them 5 minutes was great. You know what I'm saying? He was able to get some rebounds, score some baskets, get some free throws. He was drawing fouls, made a smart play at the end, and went and knocked down some free throws, to help the Pistons propel them to victory at the very end of the game. So shout out to Luka, man. We know how hard you work. And we all pushing for you. We all got your back, man. Just keep on being you. Keep on working hard. Your opportunity will come. Your opportunity to prove everybody wrong like we know they are, it will come. So, yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, those were some of the notables of the game. Of course, the crowd was booing for Andre Drummond. That's a whole nother topic. I wouldn't personally boo, even if you think he suck. It's like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that is what it is. Fans going to feel how they are. I'm not really concerned with that right now. I'm concerned about getting ready for the season. And we got an opener coming up Wednesday. So I really, really am about to be getting myself prepared for the season, because I think we're going to have a heck of a ride this season. Hopefully we can stay fairly healthy this season, and these boys can show some real growth this season. That is the purpose of the season for these young players, and the supporting cast around them is only going to help that process. Got to give a shout out to Trey Lyles, man. Trey Lyles is not a sexy player. He's not a sexy player. But for what it's worth, Trey Lyles, he's been solid for what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a bigger body that can shoot the ball and, off the dribble can drive to the basket and score. He did that today, most definitely. He showed us the ability to shoot, most definitely, over this preseason. So, like I said, we're going to get what we get out of Trey Lyles. What if he takes the next step? That's all great for him, but and great for our team. But like I said, I know he's not the sexy player, but only thing I wanted to see was him to go out there and do all the right things, and not only just give us offense, but on the defensive end, be a body on the defensive end too. And he did that today. So I got to give a shout out to Trey Lyles for his play and his effort today. But yeah, pretty much, man, pretty solid game. Solid game through and through. Had its moments. That Jeremy Grant dunk was absolutely crazy. Backed my man down and ended his life. So that was fun. But yeah, to see Stu and Dre go at it, man. Stu end up with a double-double. And Stu started to do Stu things towards the middle to end of the game. That's all I want to see from Stu. Don't want to see the foul trouble issues, but I just fear for him because he's going to be going up against some premier centers. And it was a few times tonight where you saw some of those issues with Andre Drummond being down there. There's many more talented centers that he's going to have to face. And the fact that he had to do it down there alone at times, it still bothers me a lot, because I just feel like we're going to suffer in some games because of the simple fact we just don't have enough length or that defensive presence consistently when it comes to paint play. So, we'll see where that situation leads. We'll see what Troy Weaver decides to do. But that's definitely a department where we have to improve. We have to add something or someone to come down there and help with rebounding and blocking shots and being some type of presence down there in the paint. Because, like I said, Stu being undersized, he's going to have some foul issues some games. And when he leaves the court, that's going to pose a problem for us, because Kelly Olynyk is not a defensive presence. You know what I'm saying? He's a witty player, but he's not a defensive presence, frame wise or mentally. So it's just something that we just gonna have to fix, something that we're gonna have to add, and hopefully we can do that. Man. Like I said, we got time. It's no rush. Like I said, if we don't make the playoffs this season, I'm not going to be the person that's disappointed about it. I'm just not, because I want them to take their time and develop these guys. It's just something that we just tend not to want to do here in Detroit. And even if we do keep players around, we don't put the proper pieces around them to develop them. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man. That's where I'm at. And that's pretty much the game tonight. As far as the stats, let me take a quick look at the stats. As far as the team stats go, pretty even right down the middle between the two. The Sixers did a couple of things better on the defensive end that we did. But rebounding, surprisingly, we pretty much were we were right there. We won the defensive rebounding, well, the rebounding overall, but offensive rebounding, we were only up, 1 rebound. So, like I said, assists, we won the assist department, but steals, blocks, turnovers, fouls, all go to Philly. Field goal percentage, pretty much, right near the same, 46 to 48% as far as field goal percentage for both teams. 3-point percentage, not so much. 33% for us, 42% for Philly. That one kid, I done forgot his name, Lord. I done forgot his name. That one kid was going off, that guard. Y'all know who I'm talking about if you watch the game. I done forgot the kid name. Good grief. And I don't feel like clicking to look. So anyway, but yeah, that's just a few team stats, man. Trying to make sure I don't forget nothing before we get off of here, because like I said, I probably won't see you guys again until the pregame video, before the day before, the opener. So you know what? I am going to give you guys another video probably Monday. We'll go ahead and take a real look into season expectations and do some predictions and some averages and stuff like that. We can do that. So yeah. So I'll probably go ahead and do that for you guys, man. And let me know what you guys think about this preseason. This is what this is about. This video is not just about the finale. This is about the whole preseason in general. What did you think about the whole preseason? Besides that hiccup game against Memphis, what did you think? Everybody has a hiccup game. I'm just glad ours wasn't as bad as the Mavericks. boy, did I watch that. That got bad real quick. 127 to, 58 or something like that. How do you even do that? Like, come on, bro. Preseason or not. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the preseason in general, man. And, I'll be looking forward to that. Other than that, y'all have a blessed night, man. And let's go ahead and get ourselves prepared for this busy upcoming week, man. We here. We are here. We right here, y'all. So y'all stay safe, man. Love your families. I'll see y'all later.